Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Hi. Heart falls apart. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. Hi, friend. Hi. Sorry I'm late. Yes, I'm late today. A lot's going on. Where the Wind is in the Discord. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, there was supposed to be a stream tonight. I apologize for the delay. There should be an ad going on. Exclamation point ad to let me know. Exclamation point back to let me know. You are back. I'm going to get some ambiance going in the background. There we go. Alright, so I finished my reading article. I need to now go through and tell all the people that I featured their article in it. And you awake? Says Purple. Yes. I am. Warrior of the Wind says, you sound like you're beating sleep off with the souls like mace. It's not that, but sorry. Okay. Gotham needs me, yes. Christwriter, hello, 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 welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Alright. I guess we can get a sprint timer going. That's not supposed to happen. What? Okay, never mind. Adam Butter, hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. First time chat, how are you? Yes, it is late. Heart Falls Apart says, I'm not awake, it's late.
Where did you come from? I had this completely under control.
Yes, welcome in if it's late for you. If you have to leave, feel free. I understand. It is about to be midnight for me. Oh no, the little, there we go. Sorry you couldn't hear the wheel spinning. 22 minutes on the clock. I had muted the site earlier for a different reason. I need a pick your wheel for choosing my chores. That's a good idea. East Coast is almost midnight for me too. Yes. EST gang gang. 10 minutes until midnight. Alright, everybody. I knew it. It's always EST gang gang. Miami, Florida. There are a couple of people from Florida in the community as well. I'm personally not from Florida. I am on the other side of the United States. Not down, but up. I am in Michigan. Detroit, Michigan. New York City. Yes, very close. Let's do it. Texas. Yes, we have quite a few people from Texas in the community as well, but I believe you guys are an hour behind us. So it's technically about to be 11 for you. We are going to 22 minutes on the clock. Let's walk to each other. Yeah, it is not technically New York is not that close. No. But it's closer than Florida. I hear it's rough in Detroit. Is it not as bad as they say? Well, I believe every place has good and bad. Every place has good and bad. I do understand a lot of the people who know about Detroit probably learned stereotypes of stuff. Not to say all the stereotypes are true, but not to say all of them are completely baseless either. So I honestly don't necessarily think New York is worse either. I just feel like all the places equally have their pros and cons. And yeah, Detroit is not perfect at all, but it's where I'm from. Okay. Hour behind, but still almost tomorrow. Yep. Same here about Florida. I can't leave her. Yeah, people say, do you want to move somewhere else? I'm like, I don't even know where I would go. I feel like every place is going to have something. People who move, depending on what you're moving for, it's understandable. But, you know, there's always going to be something wherever you move to. Alright, the sprint begins right now. 22 minutes on the clock for you sprinters out there. If you would like to join the sprint, you can go ahead to the Discord server via the link that Handsome Co-host has put in the chat. And we are sprinting in the bot quarters in the Cinder track. Warrior of the Wind in the Discord also says, funny story, I saw the other day a sort of impromptu art challenge went out on social media and people were drawing an anime character in theme of their states, and someone drew her in Texas sitting in traffic in a truck with a Boosie's cap on. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I can imagine. Yeah, very interesting. What is the sprint? So basically, if you don't know about writing sprints are just a fun thing where creative sprints, it's not really always writing with me anyways. Also, Joe is in the chat, says, I like Detroit. Yes, Joe's science source is from Detroit. He's even writing a comic book about Detroit. Heart Falls Apart says, Detroit is wild. New York City is more wild. Oh, well, yes, I see the comment. But guess what? That kind of stuff happens here too. That's what I said. It's just not. It depends. I have seen wilder stuff from New York City, but a lot of times it's because memes. Like, memes and perpetuated things are because people choose to look at one thing and they show it a lot. And they say, okay, this is what happens. Like, somehow, I don't even know where it came from, but everybody decided to say that Ohio has weird, creepy stuff in it. So they decided to make memes about down in Ohio. It's like, where did this come from? So yeah, it's this culture is funny, the way that memes influence things. But I do know by living there, you are your own person and you can see things in person as well. You've seen unbelievable things, yes. Well, that unbelievable things can happen a lot of places. Anyways, I was trying to explain what a writing sprint is. So basically, we put a certain amount of time on the clock. If you're a writer, you can write during this time. If you are an artist, you can draw during this time. If you want to do chores, like you said, you need a chore wheel, you can do your chores during this time. So you have like 19 minutes and 28 seconds to do something. And you can just go and say, oh, I swept up the floor. I fed the cats. That, like, you can do literally anything during a sprint. It's just a collective thing of everybody's on stream, we're all together, we're all working on something, and when we are done, we tell each other what we did. Either we tell how many words we were able to type in our documents, or tell that we, made progress on things, or, just whatever. It doesn't really matter. Logical fallacy, they cherry pick and then generalize. Yes. Joe says crazy scale 3 Detroit, 2 New York, 1 Ohio. It depends. I get what you mean. Bucky's, I see. Yep, I know. I've heard of Bucky's before. I just didn't know how to pronounce it. That's one of those words where I see it looking like in words, and then I just like, how do you pronounce that? It is a gas and food station chain. They're very large. I know. They're like one of those large truck stop style places. They are spreading into other states, gradually coming to a state near you. I think Ohio is because cryptids like Mothman. Maybe. But I just don't understand where, like, the song Swag Like Ohio, Down in Ohio, and then they just, like, show a random weird thing. And then there's, like, this guy who's called the King of Ohio. He doesn't even live in Ohio. It's like, I don't get it, but okay. Anyway, 17 minutes and 30 seconds left on the sprinting clock. I was finally able, as I was saying earlier, to do my reading challenge article, and I did not publish. I mean, it was published already, but I did not like notify everybody that it was done yet. So I'm gonna do that during this sprint. I'm not actually excuse me. I might not actually do like much writing. The Midwest is also known for UFOs and alien activity. That's what my comic book is about. Exactly. Where is the wind?
Hey, yoo-hoo! Look at me!
Christwriter says, do you know how to put a map into a World Anvil article? Yes. Do you have the map that you want to use? Did you make a map already? You're saying a World Anvil map, I assume, correct? Warrior of the Wind says, my friend from work likes to talk about disc tracks, and a YouTuber made a comment about Sweet Home Alabama being one of the first disc tracks. And I had to explain to the kid how almost the entire band lost their lives in a plane crash. And even though their careers were relatively short-lived, the song has become so iconic that it's almost ingrained into culture. Yeah. Heart Falls Apart says, Josiah Source, good luck, bruh. Let me know when it comes out. Yes. The, okay. The comic book. Awesome. Feel free to share. Sure thing, says Joe. It's very strange, but this is something Joe says. If you would like to share the link, in fact, I can do it. It's called Lizard Breath. Lizard Breath. If you want to go to lizardbreathofficial.com. Also, you can follow Joe on social media. If you click his little Twitch profile, he has his things linked, which is great. Because Joe doesn't stream on Twitch, but I went to his page and saw that he has his Instagram and all kinds of social medias and stuff posted right there on his Twitch page, which is awesome. You do stream on Twitch. Oh, cool. Yeah, I think you do chess, I think. I hope I'm remembering this correctly. Warrior of the Wind says, TJ from World Anvil made a crazy pixel-style map. Yes. I saw for the world joy. Christwriter says, yes, simple map. Okay. So let me show you. Sorry. This is 13 minutes on the clock. I'm going to pop this out. We are going to... Yes, Joe and Evil Inkpen seem to really like reptiles. I believe so. Joe really does as well. You also play Binding of Isaac. Interesting. I think I've heard of that. I don't think I've played it. Alright, so Christwriter, are you on the computer or are you on mobile? Are you on like your iPad or whatever that you're on sometimes? It might look a little bit different to you, but we are just going to show you what to do. So go, it is a difficult game, I see, yeah. Go to your maps in the corner here on the sidebar. Gonna click maps. Now the new interface has it where the maps are just up here. If this pops up for you and you see the name of the map you want, just click this little copy BB code button. Copy BB code button. And when you do that, you can post, wow, that's very interesting. When you do that, you can go to your article that you want to put the map in. And I'm just going to do this. It's funny. This is something. Heart Falls Apart says, I'm going to sleep. Good night. Have a blessed night. Heart Falls Apart. Sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. God bless, much success, and I appreciate you hanging out. So sorry that the stream is late, but I know you have to go get good rest. So what we're going to do is just paste that code, whatever that code was, right here in the article. And once you click view, the article will have the map in it. Right here. See? So if you see, there's the map. If that does not work, then I don't know. You might, if you don't already have a map made, then that might be the problem. Do you already have a map made? If you don't already have a map made, then you have to make a map first and then do that. So by going to maps, you can click plus map. And then this will pop up. You have to put in the title for what your map is. I will say random map. In fact, I could say I'm the map. Okay. Now we have to upload an image. I'm not going to go through with this because then I'm going to have to find an image of map from Dora the Explorer to stay on theme. But anyways, do all that. Do make the map when you do. it will take you to this page where you can actually edit maps. And if you're on this page already, there should be, no, not that. Yes, map settings. Go to map settings, and then this would be the map embed. Made a map earlier, not one I truly like, but made it with Incarnate. Yes. Yeah, so just do what I said, and it should work. 9 minutes and 13 seconds on the clock for all these printers out there. Okay. Okay. Five minutes and 36 seconds on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Ko-fi stream bot is in the chat to let you know that if you would like to donate while I'm live, you can, and fun things will happen. Alright, time's up. How did you guys do that sprint? I personally did not do many words, but I am making progress in sending notifications, I suppose. Gotta say I have join, then the words 0. If you're in an ad, exclamation point ads, let me know, exclamation point back to let me know you're back. I am going to spin the wheel again so we can do another sprint. Making progress in other ways as well. Great. Alright. Ads. Let's start a heist, guys. AJ putting ads in during our watch streak. Stream streak. Congratulations. So we're going to spin this wheel once you guys come back from the ads. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I believe you guys should be back from the ads. If you are back from the ads, welcome back. Welcome back. AJ, congratulations on the 3 stream streak. We are going to spin this wheel and then we are going to do another sprint. If you haven't joined the Heist, !Heist to join. It's a fun game you can play while we're in the ads. "24 minutes. All right. We're going to put 24 minutes on the clock this time. And if you would like to join, oops, press the wrong button. Awesome teamwork! The spy team successfully snuck in, grabbed the target, and got out before the opposing operatives even knew what was up. Congratulations, AJ and Christwriter both escaped with me. Great job. Nobody was captured. You don't have to make up an excuse for Commander. If you would like to join us in the Discord, we are doing another sprint for 24 minutes now. Starting the clock now. 24 minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Where are the Wind says, I warned some of my regular readers about that scammer, and one guy wrote back, "My lady, I am no artist. Best I can do is stick figures." And I had to laugh because I'd seen stick figures with just as much character as super complex pieces. Yes, stick figures can be great. Stick figures are actually a good medium, a good art style, I mean. It's not a medium, but it is an art style, and I've seen some really creative stick figures. $22.19 on the clock. Probably sprinters out there. I totally missed $23.19. This is just one of those tedious things where it's like you can. This is one of those tedious tasks that I like. Have a podcast going in the background. I might have the farm game up. Yeah, there's a farm game in Discord now that is interesting, to say the least. It's just a tycoon, endless tycoon game where you set things to happen. It takes a long time for plants to grow, stuff like that. And I just personally, it will probably look like I play the game all the time, but really I just leave it up. I just leave it up sometimes when I'm like in Discord and doing tedious work, and then it will just be like having an axe chop a tree or something while things are happening. Purple says guy just starts eating his mic on stream, screaming loudly when I went to quickly check out a new game.
What took you so long?
EJ Sean again. Hello. Welcome to the stream. EJ Sean. How are you? And thank you for rating. EJ Sean, speaking of for the other streams, EJ Sean is a musician, an author, a rapper, a writer. How did your stream go? Did you have any progress on your book? Kelly says, I think you should knock on coffee quills. Welcome. Macy Paw, EJ, Sean, Raid. It went well. I'm glad it went well. We were just chilling over here right now. And yeah, we were doing a sprint. But I'm not doing the traditional sprint because I am actually like taking care of some tedious tasks, what I was just talking about, while, you know, the sprint is going on. But yeah, if you're working on anything, feel free to work on things while the sprint is going. Kelly, by the way, welcome to the stream. I wanted to knock, I don't know, were you here when we were going to knock on coffee quills? We were going to knock on coffee quills, and then coffee quills decided to raid us right when we were about to knock on coffee quills. So it was very funny, but yeah, there's a clip of it. We were supposed to be, it was because of the big red button, it made me have to knock on people's streams. A lot of people are not knowing what this knocking thing was. I got this guy who was like, who is this wordy girl? How is she able to knock? Like, what does knocking mean? What is this? We ended up raiding him afterwards, and he was like, so sorry. I didn't know what was going on. But okay. Anyways, yeah, coffee quills, they're live right now. Just that was for a big red button redeem that made me do it. So it's not something, knocking on doors is not something that I'm going to do very often unless I plan to do it. And I have a couple of things that I've been planning. And I wanted to explain them to supporters first. But there may just be something in the future where we knock on people's doors on Twitch. Has anyone seen Evil Ink Pen? I have not seen Evil Ink Pen in this stream. No, I have not. I think if Evil Ink Pen was here in the stream, Evil Ink Pen would be spamming emojis. Also, I do see you, Callie. You have redeemed sweet treats. Would you like me to eat a strawberry, a lime, or it's the swirly cotton candy one? Strawberry, lime, or swirly cotton candy? Which do you want? I already had 2 of the swirly cotton candy ones, but we still didn't try the strawberry or the lime one. $15:46 left on the clock for all you sprinters out there. I am almost done with these notifications, I think. Christwriter says no. What do you mean no? No what? What happened? What, you don't want me to eat the sweet treat? Lumberjacking ASMR or spamming buttons. Are you saying that's what Evelyn Finn would be doing? Very interesting. Alright, I think I skipped this one. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. You must be drunk. Very interesting. Yeah, I know you like Christmas all year round. I could do a roasty toasty. So you want me to do a roasty toasty instead of a sweet treat? Like a popsicle? Okay, let's see. I don't have marshmallows by me. And if I get up to go get a marshmallow, that doesn't make sense because that's not what the thing is about. I could get up and get a popsicle, but if you don't want me to eat one, I'm going to eat one of these cookies then. Okay. So we have these. Sandwich cookies. I like sandwich cookies. Yeah, speaking of s'mores, it's kind of like s'mores, but it is vanilla sandwich cookies. Thank you to Callie for the sweet treat. Yeah, and I do like s'mores, but I am allergic to chocolate. Is already going to need a refill on her water, maybe. And I think that I successfully messaged all of the peoples. Speaking of Christwriter, you're here. Does that mean you wanted me to read your article on the stream? Let me know if you did. If summer is about over, that means you'll be changing the scenery soon. Yes. Unfortunately, we're not going to be on the island for much longer. If you need me, I'll be over with the Christmas decor, says Christwriter. Yes, of course. Christwriter is ready for Christmas. I'm not going to change my scenery into Christmas yet. That's a little bit too early. But, Yaik came to hear what Christwriter wrote. Alright, let's see. Thank you, Christwriter, for sharing. If you are from World Anvil and you would like me to read your article on stream, feel free to let me know. I did things differently this year, so I read through them first, and then I told everybody I could read them if they come to a stream, and I unfortunately have not been streaming consistently, so it's annoying, and people are probably like, what are you doing? But okay. This is called Executive Director of Department. By the way, welcome to the stream. Yahik been here. I hope I'm saying it right. I keep trying to say it right. Kelly says she will do some fall decor. Yes, I'm going to soon change this into fall. I don't want to change it into fall yet. I really like summer and I don't want summer to end yet. But it's about to, and there's things that are planned that are pretty cool. And they're only going to happen once fall gets started. So, you know, I'm planning on some stuff. I really don't want to say it right now, but I'm planning on a lot of stuff that's not going to happen until fall. So we'll see. That's the kind of stuff that makes me happy about fall. Like when things are festive or when things are happening that are exciting. But I do miss summer because I love summer, and I feel like I haven't been able to enjoy summer as much as usual this year. But anyways, thank you to Christwriter for sharing this article. Guys, click the link in the chat if you would like to read along with us, and if you are on World Anvil, please do follow Christwriter. Interesting writer here. Oh, there we go. Thank you to Kelly. Finally getting that secret drum roll. Yes, Kelly tries every time for the secret drum roll. And there it goes. That's an impressive drum roll. Yes, it is. It is a secret drum roll that is very, 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 very rare. Kelly always does the drum roll and hopes that it's a secret drum roll. Today it was. So that was awesome. And it was the first try. Christwriter and those here know me too well. Yes. Alright. So Christwriter is called Hunter Christmas on World Anvil. Please do follow. Executive Director of Department. In the world of mortals in business.
Kaboom!
Thank you, Joe. In the world of mortals in business, director or executive department director is a title given to the senior management staff of business and other large organizations. Christmastide Valley is the same way. Each director is important to the success of Santa's mission. You may be asking yourself, what is this important mission? Santa's mission is to spread joy and hope to children far and wide. He does this by delivering toys and goodies. Children are the future, so Santa hopes they grow up to be adults who take their childhood and transform the world into a better place. Because directors may be different than real-world equivalents, let's look at the similarities first. Both real-world equivalents and the elves on the Great Parliament are appointed based on experience and leadership worth. They are key members of the mission and on how things run smoothly. A third difference is that both maintain full responsibility over their respective departments. Each director manages their department, ensuring that tasks and objectives are being met. They also tend to sit on a board or some other council of leadership. Probably the main difference between the real world and Santa's village is the department names and the fact that all the director elves sit on the governing body of Christmastide Valley. There we go. Thank you, Yike. Responsibilities of each director. Executive directors in Christmastide Valley have a few responsibilities, but overall, they each have the success of Santa's mission. Their main responsibility is to oversee their specific department, ensuring that it completes their side of the mission every year by December 24th. A few will go past that, but many have their deadline on that day. A director must analyze and evaluate the efficiency of day-to-day operations within the department and ensuring all objectives are being met. If not, they meet current objectives, devoting personal and resources however they see fit. Personnel and resources. A director must send a report to Santa. This helps Santa track progress throughout the year. Directors must ensure their department keeps meticulous records. Hopefully they're being kept. I like that little cheeky narrative voice there. In the department, so they are aware of when they might require extra resources or personnel. All employees within each department are overseen by the director, who must ensure that the department is achieving the objectives which have been set. This is a professional title. Lord or Lady is the official form of address. Source of authority is King and Queen of Christmas magic. Length of term, lifetime. Reports directly to Mantle of Santa Claus, related locations, obviously Christmastide Valley, and Santa's Toy Workshop. That is an interesting picture there. Right, related organizations is the Great Christmas Parliament. And thank you again to Christwriter for sharing this very interesting article. I know Christwriter kind of redid the world a bit. So I see you're adding things and trying to, revamp and remodel around. So I do appreciate you sharing that Christmas article. And yes, I know, it's like Christmas in August? Not even July. Well, guess what? It's Christmas all year round for Christwriter. All right. Yak says, be gone, bot. We already have the best viewers. Aw, thank you. I appreciate you viewers very much. I see Eternal Sage Wordy Girl in the comments of that page. Yes. So this is what happened. I read 222 articles, and that was the last one that I featured on my list of what caught my eye. But yeah, no problem. Yes, I was in the comments of that page, and in the comments I was telling you that I did feature it on my reading challenge article. If anybody would like to go and check.
Oh, come on, Constance.
What is wrong, someone? I'm just sharing the link to the reading challenge article. If you would like to check out my reading challenge article, where I feature several people's articles, and I talk about my own camp journey. Thank you, Joe. Joe loves when someone makes lots of interrupting sounds. So on my reading challenge article, I feature lots of other people's articles, and I personally cover my whole camp journey until what I was thinking when writing each of my own articles, which I did 42. So my reading challenge article is too much. Too many articles in there. If you haven't done your reading challenge article yet and you are like wondering what to feature, you can literally go to mine and look around at all the articles that I have featured, and you can choose some of those, because I did way too much. And yeah, time is up on that clock. How did you guys do? I think I did okay because I sent a lot of notifications and I also read Christwriter's article, so I feel like I did that and got a lot of good stuff done. And we're gonna do another spin on the sprintometer because I need to do one more thing. At least one more thing. And if you are working on sprints, feel free to let us know what you're working on in the chat. 25 minutes this time. AJ says, I had to step away for a moment, but I'm back now. Well, welcome back, AJ. We're going to start another sprint for 25 minutes this time. Perfect timing, says Yaik. Yes, perfect timing. Let's go. We're gonna put 25 minutes on the clock. Ready, steady. The sprint begins. 25 minutes. Thank you, Joe. 25 minutes on the sprinting clock. And there we go. If you would like to join the sprint in the Discord server, feel free to click the link Handsome Co-host is about to put into the chat. And if not, no worries. You can stay right here where you are in that clock right there. The handy dandy clock will stay on the screen so that you can know how much time is left in the sprint. Thank you, Joe. All right. Springs away, says Yaik. Yes. So basically, it's Yaik is taking this quite literally instead of.
For goodness sake, Constance.
Didn't you just say that? No, you didn't. You said something else about Constance. Okay, well. Someone is not amused with Constance today. But yes, Yaik is taking it very literally. If you want to do a literal sprint and sprint like running during this time, feel free. Joe says, I didn't hear. Well, guess what? He said, for goodness sake, Constance. I meant sprints, but I wrote springs, so I have a spring in my step accidentally. Yeah, I thought you meant sprint, but I thought springs away sounds very, like, energetic and jovial. If you're in an ad, exclamation point ads, let me know. Exclamation point back to let me know you're back. It's time for another heist. Let's see if we can successfully sneak in this time. Exclamation point heist to join. There we go. L-Hawk is here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Joe has joined the heist. We have 33 seconds left in the ad. 22:01 on the sprinting clock. Yaik. I will wait until Yaik comes back, because Yaik cannot hear me if still an ad. Alright, I believe you guys are back from the ads. If you are back, you can... Oh, Yaik is back. Welcome back. Yes, you said my first ad was for a game with heist in its advertising. Very interesting. And welcome to the stream, El Hawk. I saw you come in. I didn't know if you were in an ad, but welcome, and welcome to the heist as well. I am glad you guys are back. Oh no! The heist did not go well. Red alert, half of the spy team was captured by opposing operatives. The other half escaped, but what are you going to tell a commander? I escaped, El Hawk escaped, and Christwriter escaped. Oh no, Joe did not escape! Yaik did not escape. Who else joined? Oh no. You guys are captured. I guess we're gonna try to rescue you in the next heist. Yaik says, I guess I can't sprint after all. I seem to be a little tied up now that the heist is done. Oh no. 18:57 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Thank you so much for the lurk, Yaik. If you are working on anything, God bless and much success with whatever you're working on. And thank you so much for the lurk. Warrior of the Wind says the talk about springing reminds me of an old Darkwing Duck comic featured in Disney Adventures long ago when a villain called the Mad Mask Misappropriator earned a reputation for unmasking heroes and forcing them to retire. He tries multiple times to unmask Darkwing Duck and tries to escape using spring boots, but is caught and reveals he had an auxiliary mask, so his ID was safe, and now the old heroes got their masks back. They could return to crime fighting. That's hilarious. Yaik says, I'm working on trying to get out from captivity. Yes, unfortunately. We'll see what happens. We have to rescue Yaik. 16:14 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Dr. Bob said he will help me on learning CSS sections and containers, so now seeing what I want first. Yeah, CSS and containers can be quite a challenge, but it is so great that the King Bob himself has decided to help you out with the CSS. Much success. I know nothing about CSS, says Christwriter. Yes. It's okay. It is good when you have people who can help you learn. $14:11 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Ah! What happened? Everything went away. The best acronym for CSS, Christ Save Sinners. Yeah, that's a good one. But, I think Christwriter is meaning cascading style sheets, which is basically a way to code articles and get them to look pretty and have colors and boxes and all kinds of things. Are the style sheets cascading down like a waterfall? That's why it's named that, is because it's like you can have them cascading down, you can have them nesting within each other. It's just everything. It's like there's so much you can do with CSS, and there is a person I want to show their stuff on stream. I don't want to without their permission, even though I think that they won't mind. I will at least give you a link to the article, which I'm literally just working on right now. And this person is a master at CSS. And if you just go to the page, you will see all the kind of like graphics are moving when you hover over them. You can click something, a postcard flips over. Like this one is actually in my reading challenge article there. So, yeah, it is like mind-blowing the amount of CSS this person does. But that is like an insane, not obscure, but like very audacious amount of CSS. If you're just starting off, do not think you have to do all that. I do some CSS. Nothing like that. Nothing like that at all. That's like too much. 10:51 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Oh no. Yes, Animal and TJ also do a lot of fancy CSS. They really do. Or are you saying they're gonna help you? Because, whoa, they're gonna help you? Interesting. They do a lot of epic CSS. That's so... Okay. Yes, they are amazing at CSS. Yes, they are. Okay, I think I'm done now. Okay, now I need to send out an update to all of the peoples, and I mean, that was what I was doing. I was sending individual updates, though. I need to, like, send a global a global post, I guess. Notify followers. Alright, I have notified followers. Now I'm gonna put this, I think I'm gonna replace what is currently up there, which is yes, mind-blowing, insane stuff they do. Yes. Stormbro, TJ, and Animal are like top CSS people in the community of World Amble. Let's see, world. I'm trying to go to the world settings. World configuration, that's what I'm trying to do. Homepage, placement, no, custom content, there we go. So the pledge was up there in the center at first. Now I'm going to take the pledge down and put the reading challenge. I feel like I'm gonna need to add something to it because it's going to be not consistent. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in quotes or something. save. Changes 5:34 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Alright, I think that's better. Okay. Coomer Wolf also has amazing custom graphics. Interesting. It says Warrior of the Wind. I need to check more into Coomer Wolf's actual work because I feel like I usually just see the lists made about other people's cool stuff and then I don't really go to Coomer Wolf's actual world. I need to do better and check it out. Alright, let's see if this is better. Alright, I think that I've updated everything. Awesome. Now all I need to do is make a global post, which I'm going to do after I make a the supporter update. I need to post a free update after posting the supporters updates. Alright. We have about 1 minute and 33 seconds left on the sprinting clock for all you sprinters out there. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Sprint, 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 says Yak. There are only 30 seconds left. Time's up. How did you guys do? I did not do... Technically, I did a lot of words because I did a lot of typing, but it's not counted towards a project. So I feel like I'm accomplished. I don't know how many articles I just commented on and told them that I featured their article. So the reading challenge article, let me see how many words I managed in there anyways. The reading challenge article, which I will show you guys on stream right now. I guess we need to run again, says Yuck. Maybe. 7,515 words total in this article. And it features a lot of cool other articles from people. So I'm not going to read the whole thing because it's too lengthy. But I just pinned it in the chat. It got unpinned. I'm pinning it again. If you would like to check it out, feel free. So, if you're unfamiliar with World Anvil is basically a fun world-building site that has a great community where a lot of people, Christwriter's there, Warrior of the Wind is there, AJ is there, Elhawk is there. I'm trying to see everybody who's in the chat. A lot of people are there. If I missed you, so sorry. And yeah, there are so many cool things you can do, and they just ran a challenge called Summer Camp where everybody could write up to 42 articles. Some people did more, but there were 42 prompts, and I ended up doing all 42 prompts, so I'm considered a diamond winner, even though you only need 32 to be diamond. I did 10 extra. So that is my certificate because I won. So this is my reading challenge article. After summer camp, usually they go ahead and have a reading challenge where they... Oh, Quill of Quality is here as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Are you on World Anvil? I think you are. I don't know. But I know Quill of Quality is in a Game of Tomes. Game of Tomes has a lot to do with World Anvil. So, yes. Thank you for the congratulations. So for the summer camp reading challenge, usually they have it where everybody writes in summer camp. And then in August, of course, we all wrote so much stuff. Who's going to read our stuff? So now they have the reading challenge where you can go through the community and you can, you know, read stuff from people and then comment on it, like their articles, and you know, tell them what you learned and what you liked about it. I have an account, but I haven't explored it as much as most people. That's fine. World Anvil can be overwhelming. That's totally understandable. So anyways, first I go over my own full camp journey. Final badge achieved, Diamond. I have the link to my pledge document. I tell a little bit about this. Then I have it where, see, this is, Yike, are you still here? Because if you are, I'm going to show you how this is part of CSS. This is cascading style sheets. And as you can see, things are going to cascade. So yep, we have this nesting inside of the spoiler. There's another thing. Inside of this spoiler, there's more things. I basically do a rundown of every single article I did for summer camp and what I was thinking when I did the article, what I what the articles are about, stuff like that. So it's just an overview of all the stuff I did. And there are 32 of these. So very interesting there. And then there were bonus prompts. 2 bonus prompts dropped on the last week. Then I go to judging your articles. I outline a little bit of my judging process, what happened the first 2 times I judged, and now that I did it differently this year and why. Then I list a bunch of articles that caught my eye when I was going through 222 articles as a judge. So let's see how many of those 222 I featured here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize I featured 53 articles, and it says so. Which article won? You're going to have to wait until the summer camp award ceremony, and the award ceremony is this Saturday. So, guys, go to, if you guys want to see it, I'm going to shout out World Anvil because that is where it's happening. Yes, they stream on Twitch. And World Anvil streams on Twitch for lots of different tutorials, lots of different, fun events. They have Anvil Con. They have all kinds of things. They have, they host challenges. They host award ceremonies and stuff. They have Sage seminars that are private, but they have a lot of public things like interviews with authors, so many different people that are on, and it's fun to follow them. Yaik says, I was right here and Twitch suddenly grabbed me and pulled me into another stream, but I came back because I wasn't finished here. What? That's weird. So about a fourth were featured? That's a good ratio. Nice. All right, so if you're in an ad, exclamation point ads, I think it's time for another heist. Let's see if we can get Yahik out of there. Oh no! What happened to handsome co-host? All right, so there should be 15 minutes and 15 seconds. Why do I always say minutes? There should be 15 seconds left in the ads, and if you are not seeing ads, I will just say hello and welcome. Thank you for supporting, even if you're using ad blockers, then yeah, that's why you don't see ads. But if you are subscribed or you have Turbo, thank you for support. Much love. And I believe you should be back. It's time to join the heist. We must get Yaik out of there. And that is what I said while the ads were on, but Yaik obviously couldn't hear because Yaik was in ads and Yaik is captured. But we're going to see what happens. Everybody join the exclamation point heist in the chat so that we can make sure that Yaik bin here is rescued out of... Oh no. Well, at least Yaik got out. Quill of Quality 2. But half of the spy team was captured this time as well. So that means me and Joe. Who else joined? Just Joe and me and Joe were captured. So we got Yaik out. But me and Joe got captured. Joe, Do you know how to break out of here? Oops. Yeah, Joe, we need some strategies. Yeah, I'm not scared. I think Joe knows how to deal with this kind of thing. So Joe and I should be fine. We'll be fine. We'll break out next time. Oh, there we go. Joe obviously brought a bomb. So we'll be out of here in no time. Following in the footsteps of Mr. Elsewood himself. Okay. Now it's time to go back to this article. So after talking about my own articles, which were 42, and then showing 53 of your articles, that is 95, I think, already articles that have been embedded in this article. Articles all the way down. Warrior of the Wind says, oh my gosh, the amount of column whack-a-mole you must have done to get them to line up as close as possible. Yes, exactly. I'm like, okay, move this over here. Wait, move this over here. Okay, wait, this one, you know. And don't even get started on this right here. So we already now have 95 articles, if I'm keeping track correctly. If you guys are watching the VOD and my math isn't mathing, sorry. For one, it is 1:20 a.m. for me. For another, I've been staring at this article and staring at so many articles for so long, I have lost track. But in addition to those, if I'm right with it being 95, then I featured the 10 obligatory articles that are necessary for the actual reading challenge part. And then I did an honorable
Not this little
mission.
game again.
Oh, staring contest. Okay. So we did the 10 articles, so that 95 has just become 105. And then we have an honorable mention because this person retracted their article. They later...
Time is ticking.
Yes, time is ticking. I need to do the staring contest. But they retracted their article at the last minute and they regret it. So I said, you know what? I'm going to feature them anyway because when I read it during summer camp, I thought it was very intriguing. So I wanted to go ahead and feature them. Even though they're not considered a part of summer camp anymore because they withdrew the article entry. But that means that I feel like this page has a total of 106 articles in it, if I'm doing count correctly. Good on you for featuring a creator anyway. Yeah. So we have these two, and this, see, Warrior of the Wind, this is the other thing. So I was like, okay. First I had this one up here, but then there was like one that, you see, some of these articles, when you embed them, they have no header picture. So I was like trying to make this very even. So I was like, okay, I'm going to find one that has a header picture and put it next to a header picture. Find one that doesn't have a header picture, put it next to the not header picture. Then when I got to yours, Warrior of the Wind, yours had the little, and I love this too, yours has the little subtitle on there. But then this one didn't have a subtitle, so I'm like, okay, now that's too big. So then I found another one that had a subtitle and tried to match it with this. And then some of them I was like, okay, so Ezzy does not have a article header image. So I just put it in a quote box so it can kind of be the same size. And this one didn't have a, description thing, so I put it in a quote box so it can kind of be the same size. Like, it's so weird. I'm for one weird, and I wanted this to look even, but I did all that stuff. It was a lot though. I just mentioned that because Warrior of the Wind mentioned column whack-a-mole, and that is basically what I was doing. Creative problem solving. Yes, creative problem solving. And all while we were doing those sprints, I was messaging all of the 106 people, or, well, technically not 106 because the 42 of these were my own. So I think it was 53 that I said was featured in here. And then the 10 and then the one honorable mention. So that means I was messaging 66 people, commenting on all their articles to let them know that they are featured in this article if they want to check it out. So that's what I was doing during all of these sprints. By the way, shout out to Warrior of the Wind, who is Margarina on World Anvil, and in the Discord I featured their article here. Christwriter, shout out to Christwriter. Like I said, Christwriter, I had featured Christwriter's article at the very end here. It was one of the last I read. The executive director of department. Thank you to Christwriter again. Quill of Quality says, agree. It's nice they get a space to be featured when they want to be. Yeah. Creative problem solving. I like how you made the match as best as possible. Yeah, I tried. It was a lot. It was a whole lot. But this is the article I've been working on for a long time. And the deadline for this is August 31st. So I got it. People already started reading and liking the article when it wasn't done. But I knew I had to submit it immediately or it would probably not get submitted. So yeah, it's finally done now. I sent everybody a message saying it's done. I featured their article, whatever, and there we go. So like I said, even though I was not able to do words in the sprint, I did use the sprint to actually get work done. So I feel like that was a win. And then, what else? I don't know. I feel like I need to... There's other stuff I need to do. I need to finish up some freelance projects that I've been hired to do. Oh yes, the staring contest is what I was thinking about, okay? Ready? Okay, you said you're ready. I'm going to count down. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. How did that go? Did you blink? You lost? Really? I feel like I was tearing up, like I lost, but I guess you blinked before me. Well, GG. Okay, so yes, I have to finish up some freelance projects that I'm supposed to have due by next month. I have a lot going on. Yes, so all support is appreciated as well. I also need to update my paid supporters because I do appreciate them. Quill Quality says, I wasn't expecting you to be that good at it, but you did about double my time. Really? I always feel like I blink so fast. But yeah, okay. This was supposed to be a short stream anyways, because I honestly... yeah. Gonna have to figure something out. Yeah, prayers are appreciated. Let's see if we can find a person to raid. I appreciate you for stopping by, Yaik. Much love. Is Coffee Quills still on, or has Coffee Quills ended the stream? Probably ended the stream. Una says hello, goodbye. Hello, Una. Welcome. Coffee Quills ended? Yes, okay. So, I will find somebody else. If you guys are like writing and you want like co-working chill stream, we have a developer that is Rydon Dev who is streaming and has like very, very chill vibes. By the way, though, Una is also on World Anvil. Shout out to Una, and Una was featured here with a shady group, which I will say that I do love the generic names that Una has for the world. I feel like Una said before, these were placeholders. I'm like, it fits. Like having a world called Known Universe and like having, no, what is it called? It's called, isn't it called Known Universe or Known World or something? And there are so many different, like, a shady group. Like, it's so fun. I like your articles. Una Quintista is named Escritora Novata on... no, I know this is Shards, yes. I know this is Shards, but I'm saying just like your style of writing, where you have, like, I guess, generic names for stuff. I don't know if that's what I'm trying to say, but I'm like saying a shady group is like what the group is called. There is a known universe. Yes. That's what I mean. Like, naming the whole world known universe is kind of fun. Like, it's called known universe. Like, that's what the universe is called. Which is kind of generic, but it's like an on-brand thing for you. And the way your writing style is and how the narrator talks to the reader and acts like they don't know, like, I don't really know about this either, but I'm telling you what I know. Like, I like that dynamic. And just another nameless country. Yes, that kind of stuff. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like very generically named things, but it is a nice touch. Like, this is the Una style, and it fits. Christwriter says, DB Rivera is also streaming, does co-working streams. DB Rivera, I have not heard of that person. I guess I will have to try to follow them. A lot of times I don't try to raid people that I don't know yet. Oh, it looks like they are doing Stardew Valley at the moment. It looks like they've stepped away as well. Co-working stream, do 60 minutes of productivity with 10 minutes of break in between. Interesting. Okay. I will definitely keep that person on my watch radar. Una says, in this case, the shady group probably has a name, but the narrator doesn't know. But this is what I mean. Yeah, I could tell that yet. Exactly. I can tell that was the case here. Because I'm sure that they don't call themselves a shady group. But it's funny that the article is officially named a shady group. Just like, that's just fun to me. So yeah, there's so many fun things here. All right, so let's see who we're gonna raid. Probably just going to raid the developer. We were talking about CSS earlier. This Rython dev does a lot of cool customization with web work and stuff like that as well. So we can head over. Let's see. Warrior of the Wind says your article is a string board of articles. Yes. It needs the gif of the guy. I'm gonna put it in the it needs a gif of this guy here. The conspiracy theory guy with all the string boards. I put it in the Discord. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. But anyways, thank you guys so much. God bless and much success with whatever you're working on. Sending prayers, love and hugs your way always. I appreciate you all. If you are about to leave the stream, please at least stay around for the raid. I still need to make that command. I will hopefully have it done before the next stream. But if you guys would like to, feel free to put a word up in the chat or hello, hello, hello. And that will let Rygon Dev know that a wordy girl sends love. God bless, much success, sending first love and hugs your way always. I appreciate you all for stopping by and for all the support. Much love to you all, and hope to see you soon. Bye.